Namaskar दोस्तों, I Shipra Abraham welcome you to yet another episode of Digital India Ask Our Experts. ये एक लाइव सीरीज है जो ऑर्गेनाइज की गई है नेशनल ई गवर्नेंस डिवीजन द्वारा मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड आईटी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. All of us know that India is hosting the India AI Impact Summit 2026 in New Delhi in February at Bharat Mandapam. It will be the first ever global AI summit hosted in the global south. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the summit, which is a national movement to take stock of India's AI journey so far and to chart what lies ahead. Let's watch a video first on the summit.
Artificial intelligence is unlocking possibilities that were once out of reach. Possibilities that are now creating lasting impact. Impact that positions AI as a greater force for human good. The world has moved from Bletchley Park to Seoul, from Paris, and now all eyes turn to India. As the world turns its gaze to India in February 2026, India will take center stage among the global AI ecosystem. World leaders, innovators, startups, researchers, academia, and technology companies to create more than just an impact at the India AI Impact Summit 2026 from February 15th to 20th, 2026. To shape the future of AI, making it safe, more inclusive, and rooted in impact. 3 sutras will guide the vision of the summit. People, to shape AI that empowers every individual, ensuring no one is left behind. Planet, AI that protects the environment and accelerates meaningful climate change. Progress, AI that boosts productivity and fuels inclusive growth. At the summit, 7 chakras as themes will guide the discussions. Human capital, AI for economic development and social good. Inclusion for social empowerment, democratizing AI resources, safe and trusted AI, science, resilience, innovation, and efficiency. As the countdown begins, a global movement is already underway. In the run-up to the summit, over 200 pre-summit events across the globe have sparked new thinking, engaging more than 20,000 participants with 700 plus proposals for the pre-summit events submitted. In addition to these convenings, working groups in 100 plus countries are shaping frameworks that ensure AI delivers real measurable impact. The regional AI impact conferences, scheduled to be organized in the run-up to the summit, will also convene stakeholders to showcase different AI initiatives undertaken by the state governments of Meghalaya, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Kerala, Telangana, and Odisha. To bring forth the spirit of innovation, several global flagship initiatives are being organized in the run-up to the summit. AI for all, AI solutions that address real-world challenges. AI by Her, women-led teams to showcase groundbreaking AI innovations. Yuvai, young innovators aged between 13 to 21 presenting AI solutions for social progress. Research Symposium, AI researchers sharing breakthroughs that shape the future of innovation. India AI Tinkerpreneur, school students building AI-enabled solutions for social good. Udan, the Impact Pitch Fest, empowering startups from around the world to present impactful solutions and connect with global investors and ecosystem leaders. During the summit, the AI Expo 2026 will become one of the world's largest stages to showcase AI's transformative power in action. The flagship initiatives also extend to global casebooks that will be launched at the summit in partnership with World Health Organization, International Energy Agency, United Nations Women, Central Square Foundation and Ek Step Foundation, Government of Maharashtra, World Bank and Vadhvani AI, and Artificial Limbs Manufacturing Corporation of India. These casebooks will highlight AI's impact on health, energy, gender empowerment, education, agriculture and accessibility, showcasing groundbreaking innovations and highlighting key lessons from real-world AI applications. All of this builds towards a summit of unprecedented scale, uniting nations and innovators across the world. India AI Impact Summit 2026, the world's largest convergence of leaders, innovators, and global pavilions shaping the future of AI. Here, India sets the stage for impact to define the future of AI. Sarvajan Hitai, Sarvajan Sukhai.
Thank you for the video. To help us decode all that's happening in and around the summit, we have with us an exceptional panel. I welcome to the show Shikha Dhayaji, Joint Director, Emerging Technology MeitY, Karthik Shobhan Suri, General Manager, Future Skills, IndiaAI, Swadeep Singh, General Manager, Data Science, IndiaAI, and Anshul Singhal, General Manager, Startups, IndiaAI. Together, they will help us understand why the IndiaAI Impact Summit 2026 matters, what conversations it will spark, and how citizens, startups, professionals, and institutions can engage with this growing AI ecosystem. So if you are curious about AI, learning in AI, building in AI, or simply want to understand how it will impact your everyday life, start writing your questions in the YouTube live chat. याद रखें, आप में से ही कोई डिजिटल इंडिया क्वेश्चन निंजा का खिताब जीत के जाएगा। कृपया हमारे साथ शो में एंड तक जुड़े रहिए क्योंकि मैं डिजिटल इंडिया क्वेश्चन निंजास के नाम शो के अंत में लूंगी। आप इस समिट के बारे में ज़्यादा जानकारी के लिए इस लिंक पर जा सकते हैं www.impact.indiaai.gov.in। रजिस्टर करने के लिए भी यही सेम वेबसाइट पे जाना है। सो आइए हम अपनी कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरू करते हैं। शिखा जी, सबसे पहले व्हाट इज दिस इम्पैक्ट समिट एंड व्हाई इज इट अ बिग मोमेंट फॉर इंडिया एंड द वर्ल्ड?
Thank you for the question. So India is hosting this very important India AI Impact Summit in February 2026 at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. We are having conversations around, so our mantra is impact. So the conversations that we are going to have are going to revolve around democratizing AI resources, which include access, data, models, etc. This is fourth in the series of the global AI impact of the global summits that have happened in the past. The first one happened in UK, the second in South Korea, the third in France, and this time it is happening in India. We are looking forward to having a very exceptional gathering of close to 100,000 people coming to the summit on different days. So it's a very exciting event for the country to be hosting, and yeah, we are very happy to do this conversation here today about the AI Impact Summit.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, what can we expect from the event and who all are coming to the event?
So we have a lot of confirmations, a lot of tentative confirmations which have come from head of states, from ministerial groups who will be coming to the summit. On the industry side, we have a lot of tech leaders who have made confirmations like Jensen Huang of NVIDIA or Bill Gates, Mukesh Ambani, Nandan Nilekani, and so many others. We also have a lot of confirmations from civil society researchers, academicians, people who have worked extensively in AI policy area, for example, Fifi Lee and Yoshua Benjo. So we are really looking forward to having this great people who have worked as practitioners, researchers, academicians, policy makers in the summit, and we are very excited to be hearing from them, and we are very excited to host this conversation here in India this time. One of the expectations that we are looking forward that will come out of the summit is that it will really define the future course of AI policy by bringing together all these very important people on one platform.
Thank you, Shikha ji. We came to know that the deliberations at the India AI Impact Summit will be organized around interconnected working groups or chakras like human capital, safe and trusted AI, etc. Can you walk us through these working group functions during the summit and how their outputs will influence AI policy and implementation in India and beyond?
So the main work of the summit is happening through the working group. meetings which are already happening. We have seen participation from 60 plus countries and 20 plus international organizations and knowledge partners. We have 7 thematic working groups which are working around areas of democratizing AI resources or AI in human capital, AI for social good and economic goods, AI for social empowerment, resilience, efficiency, etc. A lot of conversations have already started happening, a lot of conversations around what the policy should look like in future. We have already seen the meetings have already happened in many different regions of the country also. 3 meetings of each working group have already happened. The 4th one is currently going on in this particular month. So the outcomes from these discussions will directly feed into the leaders' declaration that will be made on February 20th. And I think, again, it will really define the future course of AI policy in different sectors.
Thank you, Shikha ji. Karthik ji, now I come to you. AI skilling is a big talk of the town. So my question will be regarding that how will this summit help young people understand that what kind of AI skills will be needed in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, thank you, Shipra ji. I think, so there are 2 things that are happening at the summit. One is there's a lot of, exhibitions of solutions and products that have been deployed by, the big tech giants or startups or or any other part of society, and they are going to showcase them at the expo here at the India Impact Summit. It will give a good visibility in terms of how the solutions are being developed and what are the skills that are needed actually for for developing those solutions. Apart from this, there are a lot of sessions around master classes or sessions from other tech companies which are also going to be incorporated and accommodated as a part of the Impact Summit. So for youngsters, I think it's a very, very good platform for them to know what is happening in this space and probably what are the skills that are needed. Because when they see what is coming out in the real world, it will actually give them a visibility in terms of what are the skills required to probably be there and be able to be the next big a part of the next big AI invention that comes out from this country. So it definitely gives them that exposure. So they will be able to get a lot of visibility in terms of what are the skills that are required from the sessions and from the expo exhibitions that they see there.
And how about the government officials? How will
Same, because a lot of these I mean, I have been speaking to a couple of these tech companies who are already working with the existing government ecosystem, developing some solutions for them using AI. So they would also be out there to display this. And for government officials, I think also it varies from the level of the official and because at senior levels you just need to know in terms of what happens, but at slightly lower levels you would have to also try and understand how the solution works, be able to take the right set of decisions in terms of procurement, and how does AI actually help them in some of the existing use cases within the government ecosystem. So for government officials also there will be a lot of opportunities for them to learn and understand how this space is actually evolving.
Right. Thank you, Karthik ji. Swadeep ji, now I'd like to come to you. India is third on global AI vibrancy as per Stanford University's 2025 Global AI Vibrancy Tool. How can India move ahead?
So India has been the backbone of the entire world for the IT. We have moved very fast in AI as well. We were at 7th, right now we are at 3rd. But there are 2 who are still sitting ahead, which is the China and the US, and we need to bridge the gap very fast. So India is taking a very different approach. Like, they are not just focused on creating one single solution. We are democratizing AI across all the themes. We are attacking AI in a method so that it's not just for technical people. It is for every human who is existing over in India. Aam Janta AI को use कर पाए. 3 methods on which we are specially focused. First is democratize the compute. जब AI चाहिए तो उसके लिए हमें बहुत computing power चाहिए, हमें बहुत processing चाहिए. बाहर की देश उसे afford कर पाते हैं. Compute is very expensive. So India is trying to democratize compute through aggregating those compute power, subsidizing it, bring it together at one place. Second thing, AI करनी है तो उसका खाना या उसके लिए डेटा लगता है। अब ये डेटा जब तक आम जनता को एक्सेसिबल नहीं होगा वो एआई नहीं कर पाएगी। राइट नाउ वी हैव फॉर्म्ड एआई कोश where we have 6,000 plus data sets. But the idea is how can we bring it forward to say 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh data sets which people can use to form different AI applications in all the different segments. Healthcare में AI आएगी, आपके MSME में AI आएगी, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में AI आएगी, एग्रीकल्चर में AI आएगी, इवन आपके हर सेक्टर में AI का निर्माण होगा। थर्ड थिंग, जब एआई को बढ़ाना है तो लोगों को स्किलिंग देनी है, तो उसके लिए बहुत प्रयत्न चल रहा है। मेरे मित्र कार्तिक जी ने अभी बोला युवा एआई फॉर ऑल लॉन्च हुआ है, वेरी बेसिक कोर्स जिस पे हर एक बंदा जाके इनरोल कर सकता है एंड एआई पे स्किल हो सकता है। सो वी आर टेकिंग अ होलिस्टिक अप्रोच जहाँ पे हम फाउंडेशन बना रहे हैं, स्टार्टअप्स को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, सेफ एंड ट्रस्टेड कर रहे हैं, जिससे इंडिया वाइब्रेंसी स्कोर में और आगे बढ़े और हम सबको चैलेंज करके वाइब्रेंसी स्कोर में पूरा गैप कम कर पाएँ।
थैंक यू सुदीप जी। सो दोस्तों, सुदीप जी के आंसर से हमें पता चला कि एआई इज़ फॉर ऑल, राइट। इसी के लिए मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी कि दैट ड्यूरिंग द समिट एक इंडिया एआई इम्पैक्ट एक्सपो 2026 इज ऑल्सो बीइंग ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एट भारत मंडपम from February 16 to 20. It aims to show the world how AI creates real impact with India at the center of global collaboration. So अंशुल जी, इससे रिगार्डिंग आपसे मैं क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूँगी, what should a startup founder or aspiring entrepreneur expect from the India AI Impact Expo?
Thank you so much. So मैम, हमने ये देखा है कि innovation is coming more from startups in the last couple of years, that AI has actually evolved. It is not a very old technology, and we are seeing maximum number of innovations coming out of the smaller companies. And here at IndiaAI, also for the Impact Summit, we are very aggressively encouraging these through the expo, which is one part of the entire summit. Even in the main summit, we have had certain certain challenges which have been running, AI for all, AI by her, and Yuva AI, where we are encouraging startups, early stage startups or researchers or group of people to actually look at real world solutions. So that one part will finish in the main summit. We'll culminate that in the main summit. On the expo front, we have more than 400 pods where we are showcasing only startup solutions. So I would encourage all startups to come to our website and apply, and we will give them an excellent chance to showcase at the expo. Even the larger companies, like we have the likes of Tata's, we have the likes of NVIDIA, Reliance, they are also showcasing their innovation in their area, and they are also inviting startups which are in their cohort to exhibit in the area. So I think there is a lot of activity which is going to happen, and Honorable PM is going to be visiting the expo on 16th as well. He will be there. A lot of global ministerial delegations are slated to be visiting, and it is a great chance for everyone to showcase their innovation. So I would encourage all of you to please come and apply to be there.
Thank you, Anshul ji. Karthik ji, coming back to you, there is a big focus on AI and data labs. How will these labs benefit the learners from tier 2 and tier 3 cities?
Yeah, so I think that's interesting because as an IndiaAI mission, the objective has been to always democratize resources and give access to everybody, right? And that's pretty much been driven from the Honorable PM's vision also. So we've been actually, wanting to set up about 570 data and AI labs across in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, of which almost 30 are, operational. These labs already live hain yahan par. And most of them are on, are in NILET centers, National Institute of Electronics and IT, which is where students can enroll for very basic courses on data annotation and data curation using Python. And they can, and these are probably the type of jobs that are right now required as a part of the, the growing demand in the job market. So, ye 30 labs to already ready hain, and we are trying to explore more and more. So we already have identified, I think, around 300 more locations where we want to set up these labs. And going forward, about 540 will be there, in total. 570 will be there, sorry, across this. And there's a video also that we would want to probably, showcase, show it to our viewers. If you can have the video, please.
In order to democratize access to AI education, IndiaAI, in collaboration with National Institute of Electronics and IT and industry partners, is launching data and AI labs across 30 centers nationwide. Today, We proudly unveil these 30 labs, empowering learners in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. With access to cutting-edge tools, curriculum, and mentorship. Inside every IndiaAI Data and AI Lab, students can enroll for courses like data science and analytics, artificial intelligence technology, data curation, data annotation. They also get hands-on with real-world AI and data skills. While these courses are approved by the National Council for Vocational Education and Training, the labs are designed for accessibility and equipped for scale. These labs are not just classrooms, they are launchpads for India's youth to participate in the AI revolution. With 30 labs operational and more on the way, IndiaAI is bringing opportunity closer to where it's needed most. Welcome to the future of learning.
थैंक यू. सो जैसे आपने देखा है कि अबाउट 30 लैब्स आर ऑलरेडी देयर ऑपरेशनल. एंड एक और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ ये है कि वी स्पेसिफिकली फोकसिंग ऑन Tier 2 एंड Tier 3 सिटीज़, क्योंकि टैलेंट काफ़ी वहाँ पर भी फैला हुआ है इन द कंट्री एंड दे ऑल्सो नीड टू हैव दैट एक्सेस एंड रादर आई वुड से द अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ उनको भी मिलनी चाहिए. तो थ्रू दीज 570 लैब्स हमारी ये कोशिश रही है कि हम जितना नज़दीक जा सकें टू द टैलेंट पूल उतना अच्छा है, बिकॉज ऑल दीज लैब्स हैव कंप्यूटर रिसोर्सेज, दे हैव high-end GPUs and computers, and then they have these curriculum around foundational skills on data annotation and data curation, जिस पे theoretical है और almost 40-45 hours की hands-on experience, hands-on projects भी उनको करने का अवसर मिलता है बच्चों को. So that's something that I thought that's ideally how it's going to help the learners in the Tier 2,
Thank you,
Tier 3
Karthik ji.
cities.
Shikha ji, sir mentioned about कि हर सिटी में AI का impact है. So there are a lot of regional AI conferences and pre-summit working groups feeding into this event. What inputs from across India and the global south are you bringing into the main summit?
Right. So we already are doing regional summits in different states of India. We have had conferences in Meghalaya, very recently in Jaipur, Gujarat, Odisha, and going forward we are having a conference in Lucknow the coming Monday. We are looking forward to Trivandrum, Hyderabad, and basically these regional conferences. At the same time, we have been conducting a lot of pre-summit events. So far we have done more than 330 pre-summit events, not just in this country, but also in different countries, including countries of the global south. The idea is to take the discourse, to take the conversation regionally as well as globally. So when we do when we do regional conferences, a lot of use cases which are deployed at the grassroots level come into the visibility, and people talk about it. So it's a very good way of taking the conversation to places, seeing what we can, how we can integrate that into the conversation that we are doing here in the center in New Delhi, and at the same time understanding what is the policy conversation happening around the globe. How are different organizations deploying AI into their everyday work, and going forward, taking everything together, how we can frame the policy going forward in AI.
Thank you, Shikha ji. Swadeep ji, at the Expo and the Summit, what kind of real AI systems and data-driven solutions will people be able to see and touch?
So, AI हर क्षेत्र में efficiency ला रहा है. हम हेल्थ केयर की बात करें, हम ई-कॉमर्स की बात करें, हम एजुकेशन की बात करें, कोई सेक्टर नहीं है जहाँ पे AI एक बूम की तरह एफिशिएंसी नहीं ला रहा है. एक्सपो पे हम हर एक तरह की इनोवेशन देख पाएंगे. डिजिटल स्क्रीन्स, टच स्क्रीन, जिस पे बहुत तरह के इनोवेशंस चल रहे होंगे. आप उसे टच कर पाएंगे, फील कर पाएंगे. AI से लर्निंग कैसे हेल्प हो रही है उसे आप फील कर पाएंगे. AI के तहत कोई गांव में बैठा हुआ आदमी, उसे हेल्थ केयर कैसे एक्सेसिबल हो रहा है, आपको वो पता चलेगा. टीबी का एक्सरे की मशीन्स हैं जहाँ में AI डल गया है, डॉक्टर नहीं है लेकिन AI से उससे चिकित्सा मिल रही है. सारे ऐसे सॉल्यूशंस जहाँ पे AI एफिशिएंसी ला रही है. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में अभी तक सिर्फ रोबोट्स काम करते थे और एक पर्टिकुलर काम करते थे. रोबोट जो अलग अलग तरह के काम कर सके, जनरल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जो हम कहते हैं, वहाँ पे बढ़ते हुए एग्जाम्पल्स हमें दिखेंगे। सो हमें हर एक तरीके की चीज़ें दिखेंगी एक्सपो पे। हमें इन मशीनों के पीछे लगने वाले कंप्यूट जीपीयू जो है उनका आर्किटेक्चर दिखेगा जिसे हम टच कर पाएंगे। हमें अलग तरीके के एप्लीकेशंस दिखेंगे, बोथ सॉफ्टवेयर वाले हार्डवेयर वाले। हमें गेम्स मिलेंगे जो एजुकेशन में हेल्प कर रहे हैं। हमें आईटी सेक्टर्स में एफिशिएंसी आती हुई दिखेगी। आप कैसे अपना प्रोडक्ट, मेरे को कोडिंग नहीं आती लेकिन मैं अपना आईटी प्रोडक्ट बना रहा हूँ, कोड बना रहा हूँ, आप जाके ईजिली एआई के थ्रू प्ले करके आप काम कर पाएंगे। सो आपको अलग अलग तरीके के एग्जांपल्स मिलेंगे जो आपके क्षेत्र में, आपके रीजन में, आपके सेक्टर में एफिशिएंसी कैसे ला रहे हैं वो आप देख पाएंगे। इसके अलावा काफ़ी विदेशी कंपनियां, विदेशी कंट्रीज़, उनके पवेलियंस भी होंगे जो पूरा अपना देश के चुने हुए अच्छे एआई एग्जाम्पल्स, एआई स्टार्टअप्स को लेकर आएंगे जिससे हम सीख सकते हैं, प्रेरणा ले सकते हैं और अपने देश को भी आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। प्लस जैसे मेरे सहयोगियों ने बोला 400 प्लस स्टार्टअप पॉड्स रहेंगे जहां पे काफ़ी सारे एआई एप्लीकेशंस आपको देखने को मिल जाएंगे।
थैंक यू सुदीप जी। सो डेफिनेटली एआई समिट जो है, अपना इम्पैक्ट समिट है, वो बहुत ही रोमांचक होने वाला है। अंशुल जी, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी कि अ लॉट ऑफ पिच फेस्ट एंड चैलेंजेस आर बीइंग ऑर्गेनाइज्ड, सो हाउ विल दीज हेल्प द स्टार्टअप्स फ्रॉम टर्निंग देयर आइडियाज इनटू एक्चुअल pilots?
So actually there are multiple structured programs that we are getting to the summit. The idea is that and these programs have been launched all over India. We've got 15,000 plus registrations which will actually culminate into the summit with the winners being announced. So again, our broad-based idea has always been that startups are encouraged from tier 2, tier 3 cities and they get real world problem, actual real POCs to work on. So we don't want just the theoretical knowledge, we are actually going to give them a use case which they will solve and it will be a paid POC by some department of the government. So that is one area where we have already launched the applications and we are about to finish evaluation. Including of that, we are looking at organizing a pitch fest, which is again typically a financial pitch fest where startups can ask for funding from global VCs. Mostly Indian senior VCs will be there. They are of course part of other different sessions, but we are organizing a focused standard pitch fest, where again the applications are about to be open. You can apply and be there at the Impact Summit and pitch your product or idea to these people.
Right. थैंक यू अंशुल जी। कार्तिक जी, मैं आपसे यूवाई ग्लोबल यूथ चैलेंज के बारे में जानना चाहूँगी। हाउ कैन द स्टूडेंट्स बेनिफिट, बोथ जिन्होंने पार्टिसिपेट किया है और जिन्होंने जीता है फ्रॉम दिस चैलेंज?
तो जिन्होंने जीता है ये तो हमें समिट के टाइम पे पता चलेगा कि उन्होंने जीता है, बट यहाँ तो युवा ग्लोबल यूथ चैलेंज एक फ्लैगशिप इवेंट है जिसमें 13 से 21 साल के उम्र के बच्चों के लिए we've opened up. We've asked them to submit solutions which using AI that they are currently working on, जो either deployed stage पे है या फिर prototypes हैं. तो a lot of students I think definitely they can look at the summit as a place where they can also explore what these solutions are all about उस challenge में I think about 20 जो finalists होंगे उनको हम निमंत्रण देंगे to come to the summit and showcase their solutions. And since they are going to be students, I'm sure a lot of student community would be able to relate to in terms of what they are working on और किस पे काम कर रहे हैं और कौन से sectors में वो impact लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. So that will definitely be a huge podium and a platform for the students to come and learn and know about. And also connecting back to your skills, they will also probably be able to know what sort of skills are required to even be there.
So इसी पे एक follow up question मैं अगर पूछूं कि how is this summit ensuring that women innovators, differently abled founders and underrepresented communities get visibility and real opportunities?
So जैसे मैंने अभी युवा ग्लोबल यूथ चैलेंज की बात की, वैसे ही एक और फ्लैगशिप इवेंट है AI by Her जो स्पेसिफिकली टारगेट करते हैं वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स एंड वुमेन इनोवेटर्स की तरफ. अगर कोई ऐसी टीम्स हैं जो वुमेन लेड हैं, जो इनोवेशंस AI लेड इनोवेशंस पे काम कर रही हैं, तो उनके लिए भी एक चैलेंज ओपन हुआ है वेयर दे कुड सबमिट देयर सॉल्यूशंस. वहाँ से भी हम 30 फाइनलिस्ट्स को लेके ला रहे हैं इनफैक्ट दिल्ली टू शोकेस देयर सॉल्यूशंस फॉर देम एज वेल. एंड अ सिमिलर अपॉर्चुनिटी अगेन फॉर देम टू नेटवर्क विथ other founders, startup founders, to learn from their experiences, network with probable, VC firms and accelerators and all. So I think ये एक बहुत बड़ी platform बन जाती है सबके लिए to come and probably showcase and also network and reach out to these people. Also to understand what is happening outside of their scope of work, because it's a global summit. तो बाहर से भी काफ़ी solutions आने वाली हैं for demonstration and display. So it becomes a very, very useful knowledge sharing sessions for them as well.
Right. Thank you, Karthik ji. शिखा मैम, मैं एक अगर जेनरिक सवाल आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ that I am a student or maybe a professional or a startup founder. What are the top 3 things or tips that you will like to give to me when I am going to the summit?
Yeah, definitely. I think I would really want to visit the expo that we have, because we are going to have very exciting use cases being shown in the expo. So it is for students. It is going to be like this live classroom, which is about the future of work and innovation. So it's going to be very, very exciting. I would also look at our website and figure out which are the best aligned sessions as per my particular interest. We are going to put in a lot of information on our website very soon about who will be the speakers, what kind of keynote sessions we are going to have, what kind of panel discussions we will have, and the slotting and everything. So I think that's something that I would really want to look at carefully and see which sessions I can become a part of, where I can ask a speaker some really difficult questions. So that's something, and if I am a student, definitely I am going to attend the IndiaAI challenge, the session which Karthik just spoke about.
Right. Thank you, Shikha ji. Anshul ji, coming back to you, अगर मैं स्मॉल टाउन वाले वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल या स्टार्टअप की बात करती हूँ विद लिमिटेड नेटवर्क, हाउ कैन पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन द समिट चेंज द ग्रोथ ट्रैजेक्टरी for me in practical terms?
So actually this been spoken before also that we are trying to create an inclusive environment. उसके तहत हम लोग actually एक हर स्टेट में एक AI COE खुलेगी. We have started doing the process for that. In 22 states in India, we will have dedicated AI COEs. So for larger states, there will be multiple COEs, and for smaller states, there will be single COE. Again, the idea from the summit perspective is that everything in the summit is open for everybody. So we are not doing any closed door sessions except the 19th, which is the PM inauguration. The expo and all other sessions of the summit are open for everybody to attend. Once you register on the website, you can go to, we have multiple locations as well and multiple sessions. So again, when you would come in, you would get exposure to sessions being held by Google, by World Bank, by NASSCOM, by CIA. You can very well attend them and get the exposure and the networking opportunity. And of course, the expo is open for you to explore, where all these different innovations are on display. So the idea again is, it doesn't depend if you are on from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. We are opening up the expo for everybody to experience everything.
Thank you.
All are welcome.
Thank you. कार्तिक जी, शुरू में हमने युवा AI for all एक कोर्स के बारे में भी बात करी थी, थोड़ा सा उसके बारे में भी हमें आप बताइए.
तो युवा AI for all एक 4 घंटे का कोर्स है जो हमने रिसेंटली लॉन्च किया है. ओके, एंड इट्स अ वेरी वेरी बेसिक फाउंडेशनल कोर्स. एक्चुअली ये सबके लिए है, जैसे नाम में है युवा AI for all. इट इज़ एक्चुअली फॉर एवरीबडी, स्टूडेंट्स, प्रोफेशनल्स, housewives, farmers, anybody can probably access these course. 4 घंटे का बहुत ही सरल सिंपल प्रैक्टिकल कोर्स है. काफ़ी इंडिया स्पेसिफिक यूज़ केसेस को लेकर समझाया गया है, बहुत ही बेसिक तरीके से समझाया गया है. एंड इट इज़ राइट नाउ अवेलेबल ऑन द futureskillsprime.in जो पोर्टल है उस पर अवेलेबल है. एंड they can access almost, I think, more than 1 lakh of people have already enrolled for that course right now. And उस पे भी हमारा एक वीडियो है, if that could be played, it will be really good.
कौन सोच सकता था कैश के बिना पेमेंट हो जाएगा? कौन सोच सकता था एक टैप में पूरी दुनिया हाथ में आ जाएगी? इंडिया ने ये कर दिखाया. और अब नेक्स्ट बिग लीप AI. पर एक सवाल है, AI सिर्फ एक्सपर्ट्स के लिए, सिर्फ कोडर्स के लिए? बिल्कुल नहीं. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के विजन से शुरू हो रही है एक नेशन वाइड मूवमेंट जहां एआई सीखेगा हर भारतीय।
हमारे लिए एआई सिर्फ एक टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है, बल्कि भारत के युवाओं के लिए अवसरों का एक नया द्वार है। भारत ने इंडिया एआई मिशन शुरू किया। भारत हर सेक्टर में एआई का उपयोग बढ़ा रहा है। हम दुनिया को भी बेहतर एआई सॉल्यूशंस देने में जुटे हैं।
बच्चे, युवा, प्रोफेशनल्स, हर शहर, हर गांव, इस मिशन का पहला स्टेप है युवा एआई फॉर ऑल। सिर्फ 4 घंटे का कोर्स, सिंपल, प्रैक्टिकल, पावरफुल। सीखिए एआई क्या है, कैसे काम करता है और कैसे एआई को रिस्पॉन्सिबली यूज करके अपनी पढ़ाई, काम और आइडियाज को नेक्स्ट लेवल ले जा सकते हैं। सब कुछ बिल्कुल फ्री, घर बैठे। कोर्स कंप्लीट करें और पाएं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का सर्टिफिकेट। लाखों इंडियंस को एआई रेडी बनाने का टारगेट। और हाँ, इस फ्यूचर का हिस्सा बनना ऑप्शनल नहीं है। इस फ्यूचर को शेप करना अब आपके हाथ में है। अभी एनरोल करें युवा एआई फॉर ऑल futureskillsprime.in QR कोड स्कैन करें और एआई के साथ विकसित भारत के सफर में जुड़ जाएं। सीखिए, सोचिए, बनाइए एआई के साथ। जय हिंद।
थैंक यू फॉर द वीडियो। मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को बताना चाहूँगी कि पर्सनली मैंने भी ये कोर्स किया है एंड इसके अंदर जो भी एनालॉजीज यूज़ करी गई हैं, मतलब जो चीज़ें हम अपनी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में यूज़ करते हैं उनसे जोड़ के इन्होंने जो एआई के कॉन्सेप्ट समझाए हैं वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से, मतलब आई एम श्योर आपको ज़रूर समझ में आ जाएंगे। सो आई विल रिक्वेस्ट यू कि अगर आप एआई में अपनी शुरुआत करना चाहते हैं तो इस कोर्स को ज़रूर करिए। स्वदीप जी, अगर मैं एआई डेवलपर के पर्सपेक्टिव से आपसे बात करूं कि अगर मैं एक एआई डेवलपर हूं, मेरे को इम्पैक्ट समिट में क्या फ़ायदा होगा? व्हाई शुड आई अटेंड इट?
So, like I was saying, AI, we are trying to democratize across the nation everything. During the summit, we are bringing best of the world from outside, from India for the showcase. अब as a AI developer, मेरे लिए बहुत दिक्कतें आती हैं। मेरे पास यूज़ केस नहीं है, मेरे पास डेटा नहीं है, मेरे पास एग्जाम्पल्स नहीं है, मेरे पास एप्लीकेशंस के लिए पैसे नहीं है, या मेरे को पता नहीं वर्ल्ड में क्या इनोवेशन पहुंच चुका है जिससे मैं लिवरेज करके एफिशिएंसीज को ग्रास रूट प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने पे मैं लगा सकता हूं। सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस विच एन यंग एआई डेवलपर फेसेस इन द समिट। There is an expo. There are a lot of talks getting hosted. Talks on computes, talks on applications, talks on ethical AIs, all the different topics, and conducted by all the giants across the world. So when they are coming and participating, first they will understand the challenges which different people have faced, how they have overcome those challenges, how the future is looking like ahead as well, so that they can get the ideas. This is the way the AI is moving and this is the direction in which I need to proceed as well. They will get a lot of opportunities as well. Opportunities पूरी open हो जाएंगी अलग अलग सेक्टर के innovations देख के, अलग अलग technologies देख के, and how do we bring it together to create a better solution, a better AI for the world. The opportunities will get created. So a person, a AI developer, when he comes in, he will get an opportunity to explore all these things. इसके आगे उसे अगर प्रोग्रेस करना हो, इवन एज ए इंडिया एआई मिशन, वी आर सपोर्टिंग थ्रू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, थ्रू स्किल्स, थ्रू स्टार्टअप्स, थ्रू एआई कोच. We are supporting them through lots of toolkits, lots of opportunity. So we all are creating opportunities which these AI developers need to pick up and create the next pool of AI developers who will lead India into the future, which will be needed for the new job market which will be created. AI की जॉब मार्केट बहुत तेज़ी से बढ़ रही है। इनके स्किल्स को अपना के रियल वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करके जो हमारे डेवलपर्स की एफिशिएंसी बढ़ेगी, जो उनके स्किल्स बढ़ेंगे, दैट विल क्रिएट अ पूल ऑफ टैलेंट जो वर्ल्ड को लीड करेंगे।
थैंक यू स्वदीप जी। कार्तिक जी, स्वदीप जी ने जॉब मार्केट की बात करी, सो मैं स्पेसिफिकली उसी के बारे में पूछना चाहूँगी कि व्हेन वी लुक 1 year ahead of this summit, what concrete changes do you think this summit will bring in the job market or delivery of public services and the startup ecosystem as a whole?
See, I think ऐसे एग्जैक्टली 1 ईयर के बाद कैसे होगा बताना मुश्किल होगा, बट आई थिंक इट्स एवर इवॉल्विंग. अगर आपने देखा 1 साल पहले जैसे था वो आज नहीं है, आज जैसे वो शायद 1 साल बाद वैसे ना हो, यू नो. बट आई एम सेइंग इट्स कॉन्स्टेंटली इवॉल्विंग. अगर जॉब मार्केट की बात किया जाए तो लॉट ऑफ न्यू जॉब्स आर बीइंग रिटन. अगर मैं सिंपल भाषा में अगर बोलूँ, a lot of existing jobs are, or rather the roles are being redefined. So I think those are some of the changes that we'll definitely see. हमने already काफ़ी पब्लिक डोमेन में भी रिपोर्ट्स आ चुकी हैं in terms of how the sectors are getting impacted, but at the same time हर कोई ये बता भी रहे हैं कि that काफ़ी नए तरह के जॉब्स भी आने वाले हैं और आ रहे हैं. मैंने रिसेंटली एक कहीं पढ़ा था, शायद लिंक्डइन में कहीं, तो दैट द नंबर ऑफ जॉब्स अराउंड AI एंड ML स्पेशलिस्ट्स हो या डेवलपर्स हो एंड ऑल, दैट्स हैज रियली स्काई रॉकेटेड. इट्स गॉन अप लाइक मोर देन 100-200% in the last 1-2 years. So I think it's all very evolving and dynamic at the moment. But like I see, even if there are, and everywhere technology has only be a facilitator, right? So you will always have new and new types of jobs being written if it's replacing some existing set of jobs.
Right. थैंक यू. I'd like to tell all of you कि जब हम बातें कर रहे थे तो बहुत लोग हमारे साथ YouTube पे जुड़े हुए हैं, and there are a lot of questions that have come in the YouTube live chat. And अब मैं उन questions को लेना शुरू करूँगी जो citizens द्वारा आए हैं. The first question, okay, it's on the safe and trusted AI. It has been asked by Pradeep X7M. He says, what risks do generative AI pose to democracy in India, and how can we build resilience against them? You will, please.
Yes. तो हम लोगों ने इंडिया AI में एक पिलर ही बना रखा है सेफ एंड ट्रस्टेड AI पे, ताकि AI के जो हार्म्स हो सकते हैं उसे लिमिट किया जाए. अगेन इंडिया एज अ होल हम इनोवेशंस को प्रमोट करना चाह रहे हैं. सो वी आर नॉट पुटिंग एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस ऑन व्हाट कुड बी डन. येस, वी आर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट टूल्स. वी आर वर्किंग विथ different institutes, IITs and others. We are creating safety institutes to generate tools for, say, watermarking, for machine unlearning and other things as well, so that the harms of AI could be restricted, could be limited. So, but as a whole, as a nation, right now it is a time where we support innovations a lot. We are also saying in this summit, it's an impact summit which we are actually talking about. We are talking about how the impact is getting created. So the first focus is the impact. As and when these harms get discovered, those policies, guidelines will keep on coming. From the government perspective, भाई हमने tool kits बना रहे हैं, safety institutes बना रहे हैं, ताकि हम machine learning, watermarking through इनके risk को limit कर सकें. But again, the focus is innovation first.
I think just to add on to what Sudhir rightly mentioned.
हमने recently, I think नवंबर में एक AI governance के guidelines में हमने release किए थे, which pretty much talks about the same thing. You know that while as an entity, as a government, we obviously want to encourage innovation. Right. You know, but from a developer's perspective, it's always important that they're mindful of the risks that that they would get into. So that's something that we should be always very.
Yeah, I mean, just one more point. We are actually setting up a safety institute. So there's very active and very focused work on ensuring the responsible AI is there. And like Sudhir said, yes, we want to innovate, but at the same time, I think the regulation is very clear that it should be done responsibly. And India is at the forefront of setting up this institute. We call it the Safety Institute. And all innovations will kind of go through the responsible AI framework that we do.
थैंक यू एक्सपर्ट. सो प्रदीप जी, आई एम श्योर ये जो सेफ एंड ट्रस्टेड एआई है, इसके ऊपर ऑलरेडी हमारा देश काफ़ी काम कर रहा है, और इसके बारे में अगर आप जानना चाहते हैं तो impact.indiaai.gov.in वेबसाइट पे जाइए, आपको और भी बहुत कुछ पढ़ने को वहाँ पे मिलेगा. हम चलते हैं अपने अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ. दिस हैज कम फ्रॉम धवल वजलवर 4696. हैज द शॉर्टलिस्टिंग प्रोसेस फॉर द AI फॉर ऑल ग्लोबल इम्पैक्ट चैलेंज बीन completed, or is it still ongoing?
Yeah, I think we are almost at the fag end of our completion of the shortlisting process. I think in a week or so, we will be publishing the list of the top, finalists who would be,
all right. There's another one specific question from Vaibhav Chug. He is asking which global AI speakers are coming to the summit?
Oh, lots of them. so if you go to our website, the list is very long. I mentioned Jensen Huang. We have Julie Sweets, we have Bill Gates, we have Sundar Pichai. So India, of course, we have Mukesh Ambani, I mean, we have everyone who's coming in. Other than this, we have a lot of ministerial delegations, HOGs coming in. So you will see a plethora of speakers. There will be multiple opportunities to listen to them. And we are trying to update it on the website, but the inflow is too large. Just go to our website, you will see all these people. In addition, academicians, researchers, global top ones are also there. So everybody who's related and not even related directly to AI is there.
Thank you, Anshulji. The next question is from Pragya Trivedi. She is asking what measures are being undertaken by the government to develop AI infrastructure. Additionally, are there state-level policies or initiatives aimed at ensuring adequate and accessible AI infrastructure?
I think that, I mean, I'll just take the first shot at it. AI infrastructure, we already spoke of the data labs and all that are being done. So that's something that we are doing. So when I say 570, literally you can imagine every district in the country would have probably one, data lab. When it comes to the state missions, I think some of the states have started, developing their own AI missions, which are focusing on some of these aspects of accessibility and all. So obviously some of the, at least some of the states that I know of is like Karnataka is one, Goa is one. Rajasthan recently launched their own AI policy and all. So states are also probably, catching up fast and wanting to get their own, policies and the frameworks around AI and what they would want to do.
And if I want to add in terms of infrastructure, like we said, one infrastructure is about the data labs, which we are creating for skillings, for both basic and advanced skills as well. Then there is infrastructure in terms of compute, which is required to run these AI application, everything. So we are democratizing it through our compute pillar, which is accessible across. People can just apply, get subsidized and everything. And we are also in process of establishing hard infrastructures of GPUs for long use cases as well. The third, like a digital public infrastructure, which we are forming in terms of AI Kosh, which is a repository of data sets, models, which people can pick up and start using. I don't want to go and discover where are India data sets, where are India models. I can just pick and use it. Apart from that, for states, like my colleague Anshul was mentioning, there are state COEs which are getting established, where those startups could come together for those AI initiatives.
So yeah, just the COEs are just not for startups. I mean, we can look at it as a mini India AI in every state. So the idea is that there is limited outreach, we understand, while we are developing a lot of assets at the central level. We are realizing that not a lot of states there's an in-depth outreach happening. So the idea is that they should be these COEs, which will be your go-to centers for everything that we are doing at the center. So from infra to exposure to labs, to exposure to funding, to startups, to exposure to courses. So this will be kind of a one-stop shop for you at the state level. So you will be able to get all the information that you need at these COEs.
Right. Thank you, Anshulji. The next is from Manika Nandan Balraj. He says, question to the panel. How can public sector organizations adopt AI or RAG for forecasting and optimization while ensuring governance, auditability and trust?
So we have another pillar, IADI, the application pillar, where we support PSUs and other organizations getting their AI journey started. The RAG solution which is being mentioned or other AI solution which is mentioned. We are already partnering with some ministries, we are partnering with some states with these initial AI developments. There were 30 plus applications which we shortlisted from the 900 pool. There are various hackathons which are being run, which could be seen at IndiaAI website and also AI Kosh. So there are such initiatives which are being taken. Even with PSUs, we are looking to extend their hands to support them to start their AI journey. So this application pillar is focused on getting AI into the governance as well. We cannot just say, okay, AI will happen in the private sector. Even in governance, we want AI to be there, both for implementation of scheme, for people's interaction with the schemes, or even to generate those hotspots so that these schemes could be generated in a nice manner. So the entire framework is getting developed where we are outreaching people to establish AI across ministries and in governance as well.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, there have been a lot of specific use cases which has come into us. So we do see that a lot of government departments and ministries are reaching out to us with specific use cases which are being run in this pillar of application development. So certainly there's a lot of work happening at the government level, state level and central level, and they want to adopt AI and increase their efficiency.
Right. The next question is from Ravi Maurya. He asked, क्या इंडिया एआई के अंडर ऐसा कोई प्लेटफॉर्म होगा जहां पर इंडिविजुअल लोग या छोटी टीम्स चल रहे गवर्नमेंट एआई प्रोजेक्ट्स या पायलट से डायरेक्टली जुड़ सकें, हम लोगों को भी ये अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल सकें?
सो आप एआई कोच जाइए, आप IIDI के पिलर पे जाइए, आपको सारी चीज़ें जो चल रही हैं, सरकार के डेटा सेट्स वहाँ पे अनलॉक हो रहे हैं, इंडिया स्पेसिफिक मॉडल्स वहाँ अनलॉक हो रहे हैं, जो हैकेथॉन्स रन होते हैं वो विजिबल होते हैं इंडिया की वेबसाइट और एआई कोच पे, एंड यू कैन कम पार्टिसिपेट. हमारे एक हैकेथॉन में 500,000 स्टार्टअप्स पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. इंडिविजुअल्स आके एआई कोच पे फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट लॉग इन कर सकते हैं, सारे एसेट्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं. इवन वहाँ पे आपको एक छोटा सा कंप्यूट भी मिलता है कि अगर आपको अपना टेस्ट करना है एक सैंडबॉक्स एनवायरनमेंट पे मॉडलिंग, सो आप वो भी जनरेट कर सकते हैं, डेवलप कर सकते हैं. सो फॉर individuals, small startups, the entire ecosystem is being developed where the opportunities come through hackathons and innovation challenges. For development, the infrastructure is being provided through AI Coach, where you get data sets, models, use cases. And again, it is not just driven by us. It is a public community-based infrastructure where even you can contribute your ideas, your data sets, your models as well, so that even the community learns from itself as well. So that it's not just government driven, it's a community platform which we are developing. And the opportunities are coming in forms of hackathons and innovation challenges.
Not just for startups, individuals, researchers, groups, everybody can come in and participate.
Right.
It's open for all.
थैंक यू. सरिता वर्मा जी पूछ रही हैं, क्या इंडिया एआई इम्पैक्ट समिट में आम जनता भी भाग ले सकती है, अगर हाँ तो कैसे?
Yeah, absolutely. Our registrations are open. Everybody is invited, and we'll be very happy to have as many people as possible to join us in this very important conversation.
Thank you, ma'am. And the next question is from Think Privacy. Is there any pathway for individuals like me to participate in ongoing government AI projects or pilots, even if we are just a 1-2 person team? I hope that question has already been answered. The next question is it possible for me to use open government data to build innovative AI-based services for local cities and submit them as pilots or samples to work with the government on real projects?
So, AI कोच के बारे में जो मैं बता रहा था, वहाँ पे आपको डेटा सेट्स मिलते हैं, ओपन गवर्नमेंट डेटा सेट्स भी मिलते हैं आपको. So you can use that, you can submit solutions. There's like we said, this is a community platform. It is not just driven by government, and it's a push mechanism. There is a contribution which you can do as well in terms of models which you have created to showcase it. We can help you connect with the ministries where those applications may be relevant as well. So use the AI Coach platform to develop the solutions, to get the access of data sets or challenges, or develop the solution and contribute back to the platform as well. And we will be happy to connect you with the relevant people as well.
Right. Thank you, Swadeep ji. The next question is from Divya Arora. She is asking, can we attend the summit online? How can we contribute to OpenForge projects? And can you please guide us as a developer how to work on the projects?
Online, I'll take, ma'am. So we don't have an online participation, but all our sessions will be streamed online. So you can just link to our social media channels. All the sessions across all locations will be streamed online. We don't have an online participation mode because, as you can understand, it gets a bit chaotic. So it will be attended only offline, but you can take everything online.
Right. So दिव्या जी, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी, वो जो वेबसाइट है impact.indiaai.gov.in, उसके ऊपर सारी डिटेल्स शेयर की गई हैं. आप वहाँ जा सकती हैं, आपको वहीं पे पता चल जाएगा where all can you watch this summit online. The next question is from Rachna Ganti. What's in for teachers and schools especially?
Okay. Teachers, I think they should also look at, that's pretty big a platform even for teachers and school students to come and visit. Like I said, we have the challenges and the finalists who are going to get exposed. A lot of sessions, master classes around courses and skilling also that are going to be, undertaking during the event. So I think teachers should definitely make use of this, because a very strong use case for AI is education. So I'm sure teachers would want to know how AI is actually helping, or rather can facilitate their methodologies and the way that they are reaching out to students. So I think teachers and students should definitely come and be a part of it.
Right. Thank you, sir. प्रदीप जी के द्वारा एक क्वेश्चन और आया है, वो पूछते हैं हाउ कैन इंडिया बैलेंस national security concerns with open data access for AI research and innovation?
So, जब हम डेटा की बात करते हैं for AI, we are talking about non-PI data, non-personal identifiable data. क्योंकि ट्रेनिंग में हमें personally identifiable नहीं चाहिए. Inferencing में there are people where use cases may be there. So, with the AI coach as well, we are creating the platform for non-personally identifiable data sets. And again, there are a lot of security measures which has been put in, whether data at rest or data in motion or through restricted access and other things. So we are putting enough checks and balances for data security as well. For AI development, like we encourage anonymized data, non-PI data, so that the personal data is not at risk and the AI community could develop. That's where the AI coach platform has been thought for by the government and is getting enriched for the developer community.
Right. थैंक यू स्वदीप जी. दोस्तों, आई नो आप सबके क्वेश्चंस बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, बट समय का अभाव होने के कारण काफी क्वेश्चंस ऐसे हैं जिनका आंसर आप अगर ये एपिसोड दोबारा देखेंगे तो हमने शुरू से जो क्वेश्चंस लिए हैं उसमें आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा. स्टिल अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आपका क्वेश्चन अनआंसर्ड रह गया है, सो हमारा जो ईमेल आईडी है जिसको मैं अभी आगे बताऊंगी, आप उस पर अपने सवाल भेज सकते हैं. हम कोशिश करेंगे कि आपके सवाल का जवाब हम अपने सोशल मीडिया चैनल्स के थ्रू दे दें. शिखा जी, मैं फाइनल क्वेश्चन आपसे करना चाहूंगी कि दैट इफ अ व्यूअर वांट्स टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस जर्नी, वेदर एज अ लर्नर और एज अ वॉलंटियर और इकोसिस्टम पार्टनर, then what is the simplest first step they should take after the finishing of this episode?
The first step will be to visit the website impact.indiaai.gov.in and explore, because there's so much happening. It's very difficult to just express it in 1 hour episode. There's so much happening. It's every information is on our website. I will also encourage you to follow us on our social media channels. That's something that I would want to do, because we come up with new things almost every week. So it's very exciting to see all those things which are going on. And I'll register myself for sure for all the events which will happen between 16th to 20th of February, and we'll be there in person.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all the experts for your great insights and letting us know about this global event. And I especially thank our viewers जिन्होंने अपना कीमती समय निकाल के हमारे साथ हमारे एपिसोड में जुड़े और हमारे एपिसोड को एक सक्सेसफुल एपिसोड बनाया. आई होप इस एपिसोड को देखने के बाद अभी नेक्स्ट स्टेप आप सीधा impact.indiaai.gov.in वेबसाइट पे जाएंगे और अपने आप को रजिस्टर करेंगे. इफ यू हैव मिस्ड एनी पार्ट ऑफ टुडेज सेशन, ये जो लिंक जहां पे आप हमारा शो देख रहे हैं, इसी पे आप दोबारा से हमारी बातचीत को सुन सकते हैं और आपके कोई भी डाउट्स हो उसको क्लैरिफाई कर सकते हैं. आपकी ईज के लिए एक बार हम जो वेबसाइट का URL है वो दोबारा यहाँ पे दिखा रहे हैं. इट इज www.impact.indiaai.gov.in. सो इस वेबसाइट के URL को आप नोट डाउन कर लीजिएगा. अगर आप डिजिटल इंडिया इनिशिएटिव्स के बारे में और जानना चाहते हैं, सो आप हमारी वेबसाइट्स digitalindia.gov.in और negd.gov.in पर जा सकते हैं. अब आता है समय जब मैं डिजिटल इंडिया क्वेश्चन निंजास के नाम अनाउंस करूंगी. सो आज के विनर्स हैं दिव्या अरोड़ा, रचना गंती एंड Sarita Verma ji. I congratulate all 3 of you for winning the Digital India Question Ninja Reward. I'll request you to kindly share your details on our email ID askourexperts.negd@digitalindia.gov.in. इसके ऊपर आपको हमें अपना जो क्वेश्चन आपने पूछा है वो भेजना है, अपना एड्रेस भेजना है जहां पे आप अपना रिवॉर्ड रिसीव करना चाहते हैं और अपना फोन नंबर लिखना मत भूलिएगा, क्योंकि ताकि हमारी टीम आपसे उस फोन नंबर पे कनेक्ट कर पाए. So I thank you all. Your host Shipra Abraham then calls it a episode, and I hope to see all of you at the Digital India AI Impact Summit happening at Bharat Mandapam from 16 to 20 February. Till then, goodbye.